about religion is it's a big scam because people don't do it right because everything is insanely crazy. Let me just say this. Free thought and rational thinking is the only way to go because every other church will say, we're the true church, we're the true church. So there really is no true church. Understanding your life is up to the individual. But I can prove that God doesn't exist. He only exists if you think He exists. But the religious rules are often too strict and rigid. Who wants to feel like they're being yelled at on a weekday when they're supposed to have a break on a weekend? So, no church can be true at all because, let's face it, you're not going to pray and get healed automatically. And praying is not going to help you. It's not going to help anything. And faith is just believing without evidence. But nobody has ever said there was any evidence. And they'll bring excuses out their ass. They say, oh, don't you think this and this and that is true? God did this, Jesus did that. Well, I'd like to ask you what God and what Jesus. Because there's no right God and there's no right Jesus. Because there's several different belief systems in the world. There's Buddhism. There's Hinduism. There's only two that follow the same God, or three maybe. That's Islam and Judaism and Christianity. But really life is about experiencing art. Because if no church has the answer, no church has the answer. But they can't say that it's true church because every church saying that it's a true church and saying that this church is a false church, they're just proving to themselves, well, they don't realize it, that there's no true church. You see, we came from our moms and dads. We didn't come from Jesus. We didn't come from Jesus at all. Because I don't know where y'all got your science book from. But my science book says it came from monkeys, and I'm sorry. But monkeys can walk like humans. Since when is the evidence not so clear? Darwin was right, and evolution's just a theory, but still, faith is just a theory. Faith is a personal choice. But no denomination can be right that says they're right, because they claim they all believe in the same God. So that's your first red flag. Your second red flag is going to be so crazy like that. Because nobody can prove anything. They can't prove that God exists or doesn't exist. And it's up to the individual choice. But there's more than one path to life. You live life on your own terms. You don't let the life live you. And it's confusing because imagine it like this, a piece of the puzzle. You put the puzzle together, right? If it falls down and breaks, you gotta find the pieces. It's just that they discourage critical thinking. And when multiple churches say that they are the true church,